My name's Matt Weinheimer. I grew up on a family farm in Juneau, Wisconsin, where we run about 400 acres of cash crops, so soybeans, corn, alfalfa, wheat, things of that nature. And my dad also runs his own business that's related to the agricultural fields. Luckily for us, we didn't have as much trouble as some of even our close neighbors did. It all depends on when you can get rain or the timing of the rain. It was a pretty tough situation for a lot of people. And in our area of the state, it's more of a clay soil, so that helps. Once you get north a little further, it's sand, which can really exaggerate the effects of a drought. If we had a couple more summers like we did this past year with very dry weather, it would be very tough, not only on the farmers, but also the public would see a lot of that, and I don't think that the general public understands how much of a correlation there is. You know, obviously the farmers take a hit because you don't have a crop to sell and you're kind of stuck. Maybe you pay for insurance, but that's just more expense too. But then not only that, later on down the line you're going to see corn prices, you're going to see meat prices go up. It's a trickle-down effect that might not happen right away, but sooner or later the American public would also feel the pain of that loss of a crop, loss of food in general. So a family farm is much more susceptible to a bad year. It's just like any other small business. There's not as much money, influence, you know, that can be used to combat that kind of stuff. So if you have a down year, you're kind of on your own and you're trying to fight. I would say that farmers do have a fairly heavy investment in climate research, just because the climate does have such a huge effect on their livelihood. And I can't speak for certain, but I feel like there are a lot of groups that do work with, you know, even scientists here at UW-Madison to figure out trends and stuff like that to help develop new products, new seeds, new things like that to help increase yields, because the way it is, there's less and less land and more demand for products. So, you know, it's all about taking advantage of the knowledge that we have of climate, of other genetics and things like that to increase the output as much as we can.